Okay, guys, we're here now at Nimzo. I got our levels up. Michael now has barely 252 HP. That's kind of what I was going for anyway. We got pretty good stats though overall. Here's our general stats here. Sammy the Samigina here has better stats than Conk because he maxes out at 50, level 50. So this is, once he in 2 levels, is the best he's going to be at. But Conk here can eventually surpass him because he can actually keep leveling up. So, yeah, also don't mind the agility. That's because I put the Hellas armor on him. That'll come in handy, actually, at some point, too. But in any case, he does have the most attack now, though, with the Great Bow. He also has more defenses, but that's only because I decided to give him the Metal King helm instead of Sammy, because Sammy's already got enough resistance and such that having more defense doesn't really matter. You can give it to either one of them. Michael here is going to be our main support for this fight and is going to make a lot of this pretty trivial as long as he survives. I kind of like that his attack and defense is exactly the same. I did not plan that. That's just kind of funny. I finally took off the Slime Curio for the Flowing Dress just because the Flowing Dress is a little bit better for resistances and all that. The Curio probably could still work now, but better off just going with the Flowing Dress. And then we have Dracky, our Dracky Vlad here. His stats are falling off. He could become better as he levels up, but he's slowing down now, and if I try to keep only leveling him up, everyone else is going to level up pretty fast, and I don't want to kill off people just to level him up. So he's going to be our little in-between item user. He's still going to be useful, just so you know. Item-wise, I just packed everybody in with a lot of things. I gave Sammy the Meteorite Arm Bracer because he's not always faster than Nimzo, and I wanted to be just a little bit faster so he could frizzle without worrying about being bounced on in the same turn. I also give him the Staff of Salvation in case we need a little extra healing power. It's very rare. And also the Yigdu in case Michael goes down and we need healing right away too. It'll help. A couple of Elfin Elixirs and Yig Leaves as usual too. And then we have Conk here. Conk has the Ogre Shield and excuse me, and Hellas Armor. Hellas Armor is cursed. It lowers your agility to 0, so he'll always go last. But he's already pretty damn slow anyway. He probably was going to go last. Even with the Meteorite Arm Bracer, it probably wouldn't have been a guaranteed chance of him getting a hit before Nimzo. So, yeah, I gave it to him because it has breath resistance, and that's going to be helpful for survival. Plus, it is his best defense armor. Pure defense, anyway. And he's got the Yig Leaves and Elfin Elixirs to help out as needed. We got Michael here. Michael's got the Dark Shield to help with his MP consumption a little bit. It only helps a little, but it's enough, you know. And as I mentioned, Flowing Dress is on him. Elfin Elixirs and Yig Leaves because he does not learn Kazing. And now our Dracky Vlad here. This is the best armor you can give him. I think he could use the Metal King armor. I could actually test that out real quick. Metal King Helm, excuse me. No, he can't. So yeah, this is basically the best we can get for him. Unless there's some post-game stuff that he has access to, I'm not sure. But this is the best stuff he can get. Scale Shield is the best shield he can get. But at least he can equip a shield, so. He'll be using the Sage Stone for a bit, but he's also going to Dragon Staff for the beginning for fighting the robots. As well as when I really need later Nimzo to Disruptive Wave, because we don't have buffs here in this party at all. And that's a way to let Vlad also do some decent damage, too. Then we have also Elfin Elixirs and Yig Leaves, as usual. Why don't we start? I'm going to go ahead and fast forward to when the fight starts, because this takes a while. So, I'll meet you there. Alright, Stage 1, Nimzo. I like to check over everything to make sure I'm not forgetting any options, but yeah. For this, Sammy's just going to be attacking. Conk's just going to be attacking as well. Don't bother with Muster Strength. I'm not sure if Disruptive Wave stops that or not, but honestly, it's only good if someone buffs and you just need to wait a turn. So he'll just be attacking. As for Michael, he could actually probably just attack here, but I don't think Stage 1 Nimzo has any spells, or if he does, it's very rare for him to use them. So he's just going to attack. And as for our Dracky here, He doesn't really have any other options. He's just going to attack. Fun fact, though, later Nimzo is susceptible to drain magic, so if I wanted to, I could take away the Dragon Staff and just go ahead and use his Puff magic instead to give him a little more item space, but we don't really need the extra item space, so may as well save, you know, just use the item, you know? Alright, these two need to attack. We can get away with multi-heal Sage Stone. Sorry, I accidentally hit my fast forward button. It's on my controller for easier leveling. Alright, that's okay. You guys can just attack and Sage Stone. Right now, nothing's going to get too interesting until he summons help. Yeah, that breath resistance really helps Conk out a lot. Vlad literally gets 0 resistances unless he's a dragon, so for the most part, Vlad's just going to be there. I think multi-heal still needed to be safe. I probably could get away with just using a Sage Stone, but I'd rather not. I thought I had a... Oh, I didn't put Absorb Magic on. Right. He's only Kafrizzle anyway, and yeah, you took it just fine, so we could just Sage Stone. But yeah. I'm not sure if it's because of my levels, but Nimzo's not too bad. I think it's because of practice I've had in the past that really helps a lot, though. And depending your luck could also depend on how things go, too. But yeah, until he summons help, this is going to be mostly pretty easy. I actually could have had Vlad attack there, but eh. The Cold Breath's the worst. Michael does not have any resistance for it. At least not for equipment options, so... And Vlad can't get any resistances other than when he turns into a dragon, so... Yeah, Kafrizzle, you three can now attack. Vlad generally has the least attack. He's not like Jayla or Jailcat, who had a very decent, sizable attack. I actually haven't used all my seeds, so I might have been able to change that, but nah. I would have been better off just making Conk a little stronger, to be honest. I'll probably be using all the seeds once I get to estark, though. But yeah, Sage Stone's not as important... Oh, okay. For this fight, because Michael's such a great healer. It makes sense and all. Alright, you're going to have Conk and Sammy just focus on the attack here. As for you... you go ahead and contribute to the Wrecktor's attacks. You don't need to, though. And Vlad's going to Dragon Staff. We don't have any multi-targeting spells for this party, either, so... I could use Breath Attacks, Sammy's Ice Breath Attack, but I'd rather not. Oh, good, that was just a spell, so, okay. You two keep attacking, and you're going to multi-heal. Yeah, this is... It's kind of a nice change of pace. We actually have a real dedicated healer to the party. I mean, Kim the Conkerer did a decent job enough and all that, but he could only do... He didn't have as much MP as Michael did. Yeah, go ahead. Good. I wanted her to attack the other Wrecktor. Him to attack the other Wrecktor, but that's fine. Alright. Multi-heal we can get away with, again. You can keep bouncing, but we're not using spells. But yeah, with Vlad doing breath attacks, he's basically covering the regen health that Nimzo's got. He tried to... Wrecktor tried to kazing something, but they ran out of room. Okay, that's kind of funny. Attack and attack. And you attack the killing machine this time. Because the breath is going to take care of the Wrecktor. You know, it's a good thing that after you kill Nimzo, the other monsters automatically die too. Because otherwise, that kazing from a Wrecktor would be such a dick move. Also, for this, I'm going to actually have him Staff of Salvation Michael. So Michael can go ahead and multi-heal without worrying about his HP getting too low. There we go. Got him. Okay. Yeah, not too bad. I'll meet you at his next... Actually, wait, is this... I don't think this one is as long, so never mind. We could go ahead and rush through this. Here comes Form 2. It's a little slow, but it's literally just maybe a minute. Besides, seeing the transformation is kind of cool, in my opinion. Also, maybe I'll make it a thumbnail, who knows. I don't know how... I randomly make my thumbnails depicting something from the boss battle, so... Okay. Big-ass boss music time. Alright. Sammy is not going to Kafrizzle because right now bounces up, and I decided not to bother with the Zenithian sword usage, so for now these two are just going to attack. Michael's going to go ahead and use the Dark Shield for Absorb Magic, and you are just going to Sage Stone for now. We're going to use the Dragon Staff when 2 Kasaps land on us, though, because we don't want the attacks to hurt us too much. That's not too bad, actually. Yeah, we can go with attacks while with a Sage Stone there, too. Honk's got the defense, so... I do also have the Metal King shield, just in case we... Alright, that's just one. In case we need some more defense for somebody, but we haven't really needed it so far. Alright, you guys can keep attacking. I think you can get away with attacking this turn, too. So, go ahead and Sage Stone again. At least Michael's not, like, super strong, but he's got a steady attack. Alright, multi-heal territory. It might not be super necessary for multi-heal, but I'd rather be safe. And plus, we're getting the MP back for it anyway. Alright, second Kasap. I'm going to go ahead and Dragon Staff. And bounces down. Go ahead and start Kafrizzling. You go ahead and full heal Sammy. And you become a dragon. He actually does more damage as a dragon anyway. But yeah, you saw that Kafrizzle, 200 damage. That is some really good stuff. We're actually okay on health, but I'm going to probably multi-heal anyway. Actually, we don't need to multi-heal. I just need to do a small heal over on Vlad. At least Vlad gets okay HP. Michael doesn't get as good a HP. Ooh. Nice attack, Vlad. Let's see. Yeah, we can still Kafrizzle. I didn't see a bounce. I like that he's single targeting right now, but he can actually really just kill Michael if he wanted to. Alright, that's 1 now. We're back to counting the Kasaps. We got Disruptive Waved. You got Disruptive Wave, so you got to put Dark Shield back up. And you don't really need to, but go ahead and Sage Stone anyway. Just every little bit it helps on Michael. Okay, that's a multi-heal and Sage Stone moment. Still hasn't bounced himself yet. Wait, no, you already did that. This is almost an Omni-heal moment, to be honest. Vlad might die. Oh, there goes bounce. Alright, bounces up, so you have to attack. You're gonna multi... Yeah, go ahead and multi-heal anyway. I think multi-heal Sage Stone will still cover him fine. Let's see... I didn't count another Kasap yet, so... You gotta attack, because bounces up. Our health is mostly fine. I'm gonna actually have him at just regular attack. Okay. You 3 can attack while you Sage Stone. We're waiting for one more cassette before we go dragon again. And there goes. Okay. We're still waiting for bounce to go. But why don't you go dragon? I love how useful I've been finding the dragon staff to be. Or just the puff spell in general. Also, yeah, he's immune to fire when that happens, so that's actually pretty good. And bounces off it. That is such a nice crit. Oh, Conk, you're awesome. All right. We're going to multi-heal and Sage Stone. Our defenses are back up. I am definitely missing Insulate, though. Ooh, we're doing good here. Michael can join the attack. Alright, the breath attack is probably going to need a multi-heal. Oh, he's in meditated phase, so it's in phase 2. I don't know if bounce wore off yet. Why don't you do a small frizzle? I'm not sure. And I want to test it out, because I've been losing track and I was more paying attention to the health than anything. Yes, it did wear off. Okay. Yeah, I hate when I lose track. That was actually decent damage, too, so. Alright, I think that's Kasap 1. Our health is actually fine. So you can go ahead and attack. It's not much, but it's something. Yeah, he's meditating. That Kafrizzle is going to be really needed. Oh, no. Don't Frenzy. Frenzy is not reliable. Extra damage, but it could hit your party members, so. But yeah, that Kafrizzle basically does half of that meditate. Nearly half of that meditate, so. Alright. You're going to attack. That was a second Kasap. I'm going to am I going to Omni heal? I can only do that once, and then I got, what, one more multi-heal on top of that? That'd be 40, 50. Yeah, I could do that together, but that's it. I'm going to Omni heal for his sake, and he's going to Dragon Staff. Good. Our Kasaps are down. Ooh, and that's all he did. You can Kafrizzle again. You can attack. You go ahead and Dark Shield. And why don't you actually Elfin Elixir Michael ahead of time? He has an MP left, but you're better off just using it. Alright, one... Ouch! Alright, one more Kafrizzle. Why don't you attack still? But you're not going to Omni heal just for yourself. You're going to full heal yourself. And why don't you Elfin Elixir Sammy so he can keep Kafrizzling. Again, Vlad's kind of our item support person here. Very good. Okay, multi-heal, Sage Stone time. Yeah, though, I do like that I could at least make everyone a little bit useful here, even though Vlad is probably the least useful. He's at least helpful still, you know? I think we can get away with just using Sage Stone here. That way we can get a little extra damage in. Second Kasap. I think I gotta have to go Dragon again. You can get away with attacking, and you're gonna Dragon Staff time. That'll also be a little extra damage, too. Also, he'll be protected from this. Not from that, though. We can get away with the multi-heal still. God, I love that we can actually use Kafrizzle, though. I love magic users, but it's hard to do things with just magic users, or people that are split magic users. Oh! That hurt. But he's in desperate attack form, so that means that he is on his final form. So we almost got him. That breath damage is so much better than his normal attacking. Multi-heal? I mean, maybe I'm better off just healing Conk. I think that's what I'll do. It's cheaper too, anyway. Michael might die if he attacks twice. Oh, we're okay. That could have been worse. Alright, you're going to keep your attacks up. You need to heal yourself up, and you're going to Sage Stone the rest of us. But we definitely almost got him. This is going to... there's one cassette. Actually pretty proud of this party. This was a little more refreshing than the other one, I'd say. But mostly because safe healing and a Kafrizzle spell is really nice. You don't need to heal. You can attack. I'm going to have you Sage Stone anyway, just to help Sammy out a little. Oh, and we're good. There you go. That's Grandmaster Nimzo. Just a little bit tough, though. Alright. I'm not sure how it's going to work for Estark, however, because Estark is pretty on the ball for using some of his stuff. Some of his... he used double breaths attack, so that might be just instant death for our HealSlime and Dracky. I'll probably have to level grind for him. We'll see. In any case, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.